How you doing, sir?
I understand you know some things about military weapons.
Oh, a little bit once in a while.
Well,
What you got
some
there?
odd thing
Oh,
that I inherited.
wow, this is small. Good things come in dirty socks. That's
Yes,
what we
yes.
say at the gun business. That's a dirty sock.
It's a dirty one.
All right, well, let's see what treasures are in here. Maybe, let's see here. Well, what do we have here?
Yeah, so
Wow,
you could
that's
tell
really-
me, roughly what it's worth. And
What's the history as you know of it? What the hell?
a relative that got passed down in the family.
I see. That's interesting. Now I'm seeing something here I've never seen before. I've handled these. This is a U.S. Liberator,
Yes.
and these were made in 1943 by a division, the Guide Lamp Division of General Motors. We made 1 million of these in 10 weeks. General Motors kicked out one of these every 6 seconds. They dropped them out of the plane to resistance, the French resistance.
Yeah.
And the very interesting story here, this is a single shot gun. It's made out of blemished metal that could not be used in plane
Oh, I
wings
see. Yeah.
or on planes. So this is a last ditch kind of weapon. And we dropped 1 million to the French resistance and some of the people in China and the Philippines who were against the Axis powers,
Yes.
against the Nazis. What this gun is a very, very interesting history, and very few survive. These guns, first of all, very few survived for a couple reasons. One, when it was shot, it was thrown away, and two, when it hit the ground. It's unusual
Yes.
to see one of these. I see only a couple a year. When they had crates of these and they hit the ground, they flattened them because they're like a sardine can.
It is, yeah,
It's like
very-
this. Yeah, it's a sardine
very
can. See?
flimsy.
Yeah, it's very flimsy. Only cost a few cents to make. And this gun right here was called the U.S. Liberator 45 ACP, and there were 10 shells in here and a cartoon instruction sheet, so you didn't have to know English to know how to do the gun.
use it.
Yeah, exactly. Now, what they would do is the French resistance would take this gun and come up like this and then come up to a Nazi, stick it in his back or his gut, and pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Then they would get his machine gun or his good Mauser or his Luger. And then they take this gun and throw it down on the ground and take the good guns, and then they built the resistance up that way with better armament.
Well, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, exactly. So this has been in your family,
Yes.
and you
Yeah,
want to...
Relative worked at the Guide Lamp plant. And
Oh, what? Really?
Yes.
Oh my God.
And
What's this?
This came with it.
Oh my
the
gosh.
letter.
This is a letter talking about, oh my. You know what this is? This is a prototype. There's only 5 known in the world. Can you get that Liberator out that's ours? Bring it on over a second. I want to compare this because
Yeah,
this is quite a...
It's the only one I've ever seen. Yeah.
Now, this is a gun that we had in our auction. It went for over $2,000 a couple nights ago. Let's compare them
Yeah,
here.
see how they
This is the normal
added
Liberator.
that on?
Yeah,
Like
oh, yes. There's more
a tool
welding in
room or a
yours.
prototype.
Yeah, it's a tool room prototype. Now, put this back so we can see it here. I'm very interested to see how that... I see. This one went for $2,000. If you're
Yeah.
looking for an appraisal with this letter, I would say that gun's worth $8,000 to $10,000.
Really?
Is your family prepared for that?
That's great.
It is, yeah. I would love a chance to auction it. I have people who would pay that.
Yeah.
I've sold these plain ones like this for up to $3,500.
Really?
Yeah, I've had them almost new, and I get about 2 or 3 a year. But they're a real piece of Americana. They're really a gun that would absolutely enhance any World War
see.
II.
Yeah.
I love them. I think they're great, and even though they're tinny and stuff, they represent certainly an era in American history
lot of
that we'll never
history,
see
yeah.
again.
Yes.
We'll never see again. That's a smooth bore.
It is.
That's not made to shoot from here to the street.
Yeah.
That's made to be stuffed into somebody's gut and pulled the
Yes.
trigger. That's a gun, a belly gun is what we
Right.
call it.
Yeah.
And of course a 45 is quite a very large bore.
That would do
and,
a lot of damage.
It would do a lot of damage. It kills somebody right now, and but an interesting American gun.